to be remembered forever as a legend. Map number 1, we are loading in. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. If you are Surge, you know how powerful OpTic can be when they whip out that third AR and go from the P3 to P4 setup. So that's something that you're gonna have to think in your back of your mind. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get loud, because this is gonna be a banger.
Straight to P1, we go, and the opening nades are exactly what you find there from OpTic. A slight exchange of gunfire in towards time, and OpTic in the blue arrows, Vancouver Surge in the orange. They managed to overwhelm time.
That is a perfect break-off. You spawn not on the preferred side. You clean out house all throughout the middle of the map. Instantly flip the spawns. Now you're soaking up all of this P1 hill time. With 30 seconds still remaining, Shots are the only one that can try to contest for the spawns. He gets taken care of. And for now, Surge, they are happy with this play.
Yeah, number 4, Nasty spawns up in the right spot. You're going to see 04 now reposition. They're going to lock down the low left-hand side of the map. 15 seconds, a new hard point is going to appear. Our teams make their way there. Contest over it for an entire minute. And what a run. Mercules and Shotsy find their kills, but still not necessarily the full break yet.
Yeah, but the spawns are secured in favor of OpTic. So allowing them to find the opening kills puts them in a position to fully set up. Trophy systems are going to go down. Vancouver now need to find a way to approach this. Everyone going to work their way around the back to isolate this one on 3.
Stuns are out. Shotsy trying to push forward on the street level. Oh, that's a nice bit of damage from 04. The wonderful back and forth. Shows one shoulder on the double dip over to Hook. Coverage there from Mercules and Dashi. Hard point still remains in the hands of OpTic.
But it's still a contest for the spawns. Abuza and 04 are on the backside. So the close spawns for OpTic are still going to be here. But you need to take care of 04. You're going to have the reinforcements. You're going to have the rookies. Oh. And now you have the numbers. It's still a 2v1 with OpTic in control of the map.
Yeah, Surge unable to really find a whole lot of time here. And the spawns are going to flip at the last possible second. So not an ideal situation right now for the Surge lads. They're going to have to fight their way through time. Happy to get the next 10. But you're looking towards the top side of the minimap. We now go.
And this needs to be calculated risk right here because there's no space currently taken from OpTic. So those spawns for Surge are still going to be over towards the new HP. But you got to watch the OE. Don't allow one of these SMGs to be a nuisance to get behind enemy lines, and Hook already finds an opening.
A brand new hardpoint now open for business, and it is Neptune who trying to farm that time, taken down in a wild exchange of gunfire over there by Dumpsters. Once again, 04 isn't going to contest for the flank now from Hook. Top right-hand side, he's now making a play. And the dance is on here for the top right-hand side of the minimap. Well, the hard point is still in contest, and Hook the nuke finds it.
Oh, and that's a very fundamental play right there. Out of the nuke, your teammates flood their way through the front, get the early break. Now you are in a powerful position with this final 30 in your favor to blow this game wide open. They're almost up by 100 already.
04 push back into the depths of kitchen there. Shotsy asked to see the manager. Back over the time, over the top. We go! The second! Ridiculous kills, final 13 on point, and once again, it is Vancouver Surge scrounging for scraps.
Yeah, this is not good. If you were a Surge, you obviously picked Rewind for a reason, but you are not showing me anything. Me to understand why. It's now OpTic win the rotation over towards the money hill. You're almost up by 100, as I said again.
Ooh. OpTic looking great. Let's hear how they sound. With a Bravia listening.
I'm turning all left. All right, I'm watching left.
Yeah, I'm looking court. One's left side glass, Abuza. Left side glass, Abuza.
Yo,
yeah, they're going left.
Yo, one shot B search. One shot B search. He's in court, and then deep. He's gonna be office, and then one guy's deep.
Look your left, Bruce.
I saw him short.
Yo, yeah, one's deep P3, one's P3. Okay,
back door office door.
Yo, 2 front of me.
2 front.
Back door office door.
I have your help front.
I got
Abuza deep front. Abuza deep front. 2 front.
Yeah, two guys side door. Two guys side door.
Two on time.
In the back dead.
Nice, get up. We spawned out. We spawned out.
Yep, pressure them.
Yo, in the back.
I'm going.
Yeah, go no.
Neps in the back. That's perfect. They spawned at all. All four.
I'm in court.
What office on you?
Yeah, they could go 18 on me.
I think they're right.
They have to go 18. Court. That another one court. Abuza. 2 court.
Yeah, 2 court on me.
I got one. I'm new.
Another one court.
Another one glass. Nasty. He's going court. He's going mid court.
First guy court. Soak this time. Nice. I have a trophy on you.
Yo, they might start spawning behind you guys.
No, we're good. I'm blocking.
What's front time?
I'm pitching. Wait, yo, he's court holding. All good.
White truck.
Hey, outer bench. I'm dead. I got naded.
All over you guys. Stay down. Yo, I have your help.
I was holding.
Yo, one guy's outer.
Really tax.
Get tax.
2 on time dead. Another one on time. Abuza.
One's gonna pin.
Calm communication there from OpTic, and now down nearly 100 points. Let's go for a Brave listening with Vancouver Surge.
Pinch.
My phone's here.
Out.
One is there, side, one other. You push if you can. You buy side.
Two. One minute. Yo, we hit 6 o'clock. Nice. Dash is mid-side time on you.
I don't see him.
Oh, Brandon. One's gonna be 18.
I don't see him.
I'm
Dashy. Okay. He's still
18. One's 18. 18.
118 and 118. Is that him?
Yeah, one's burger.
Oh, me. 2 more time. No. I think he's gonna be 2 sides.
One tick. One tick on me. Zig. I'll take. Nice. That's fair. Last one. Hey. Spawn P2.
Kill him,
They're gonna spawn P3, guys.
Hey.
Yo, Court, watch out glass, Oh, listen, he's already P3. He's already P3, I can't stop it.
You're good.
I'm dead on light.
I'm on P2. I'm right, I'm on P2.
Get my glass.
Zig on me. Zig, he's going
Yo, pick up my shoot when you spawn. Nice one, burger.
Okay, I'm going back left.
Tell me when you got my streak, John.
I'm gonna have it in 5 seconds.
Yo, right on me, then.
I'll be straight
Yo,
now.
look, glass one.
Yeah.
I'm watching my street.
That's alright, guys. They're gonna eat this all. Nice, Trav.
Nice, I've hold the left, guys. I don't see anything.
Glass Brandon.
Left to the right.
I'm not sure.
I
think 3 times.
They're soaked.
Yeah, it's still glass.
Keep on the right, Trav.
Fantastic listener from Surge, and the comeback is absolutely on a boozer, taking some of the longest gunfights you can in Black Ops 6.
And this is their opportunity to get themselves back into the mix. You dominate the presence in towards P1, you win the rotation over towards P2, and you are fully set up off the rotation. But players are dropping like flies. Hercules and Shotzi flying on in from the side, though. You gotta stay alive because your teammates are spawning in Africa. It's the last guy. 04, you gotta do something.
A long way to go from Riyadh. Is the shots. 04 now in the back, still going. The dance is good. The dance is done. Hook knows the steps, and he walks away with it. 30 seconds to go here on the second set of P2, and the first go around it was all OpTic, and it's looking that way again.
And this is a good chunk of time to take if you are the green wall. Because now you know that with the lead that you have, Surge have to approach this. They cannot afford to give up this time here, but the more aggressive that they are, this is when OpTic can start to take space. They're more focused on just soaking up all this hill time, keeping that 100-point lead in their back pocket.
Still looking to be 100 points after a couple more moments. Shotzi 20 and 18, lovely stuff out of him. Dashi on a 4 spree, fully streaked out. Incredibly useful here on a map like Rewind. A few of the hard points, there is no cover, and it is wide open. Number 6, gifted a good one. Makes the most of it. Shotzi's all good. Oh, and the follow-up. If that was the jab, here comes the knockout blow.
The spawns are being blocked. You're not going to be able to survive on the hard. Oh! The break is going to come on in, but a team kill is only going to assist Vancouver potentially on holding this down. If you are OpTic, 40 seconds still on P3, you're going to give this a couple more good pushes because you have the side of the map that you want.
Okay, back we go. Another point to the dreaded Gen soon. Thinking about next. Thinking about Shotzi finding more kills from this same position. Top of the box, 3 dead once again. 208 and climbing for OpTic.
And just consistently playing from the back foot. If you cannot find an early break or a couple set of kills here to make your life a lot easier off the rotation, it's basically going to be game at P4. You need something.
Making the moves now to beepers once more. OpTic starting to run away with it once again. It feels like champs all over. This was the map it ended on. Abuza and Nasty with their kills. How much have they learned from this moment? Can they find the resolve to mount the comeback? Into beepers we go. Numbers up so far for Surge. Mercury's holding it. Mercury's down. 3 dead. Surge are in.
Beautiful break there from Surge. A much needed break at that. They also need all of this hill time. Not afford to give up your life for free, and Hook already finding an opening. They are playing it patient. They still know that they're not going to be fully set up. They are in a tight spot towards the back end. Trades going back and forth. Nasty still alive in the HP.
Got to win a big one against Dashi. Gets it done, holding it together. Spawns for OpTic now across map, and Abuza's got bullets for them already. Through the middle we go. Another throwdown inside Gens is on the menu, and Surge are starting to get things going here. That's a nice 4 spree out of Nasty. This is good time, but terrible timing from Neptune.
And every kill off the rotation is a big one because it's only going to allow OpTic to be uncontested over at the P5. 04 finds an opening through court. He's got to put himself in a position to potentially work this pinch. 175 to 224. It can still be closed out here.
It's got to be one good break. Oh my word, out of Surge. Here we go. Entry kills are there. Dashi from prone finds it. The Supine Superstar gets another one. It's a set of kills right now. Looking for one more push, one more break on the entry. Down! Mercules cuts them both. Hoop now on the cutoff kills as well. That could be it, but 04 staying alive. A 1v1 against Dashi, and he's down as well. Surge, muscle up for the next wave.
Another lifeline. 04 with a massive couple of kills here to allow his team to get back into the mix. Pinstripe kill feed. Trades going back and forth. The nuke in a position to at least find one. But it's all out mix fest, a bloodbath in towards the gens.
And we're not of it yet. We're still swinging. Neptune and 04 getting their kills. At what point do we call it and head towards the next time? OpTic with the spawns now on the right-hand side of the map. And Vancouver Surge, they've taken a pound of flesh in gens.
OpTic only need 15 seconds, but Surge are now surging their way back into this game. They breached the 200-point mark. They flipped the spawns as well. OpTic cannot go one by one, but that's 3 dead. Get on the hill.
Here we go. Here we go. P1 to close it out. Can we get another big break from Surge? Abuza there with the Jackal. Nasty as well. Onto Shotzi, trying to keep this play going. There's the tags. Traded out again, and Surge are good.
Surge are good for now, and a split spawn for OpTic might work out, but Neptune reads the spawns. Now you flip the spawns again. 40 seconds. They cannot win it here, but you need every single kill in the feed to keep them away.
Neb looking for his 5th. You're still holding the hard point. Watching out for the next wave. In they come. Through the thresholds. It's going to be a 2-angle attack right now for OpTic. Nasty on one side. 2-piece. Still holding the front. Last contest. Surge are good.
20 seconds still here, and now OpTic need to make a crucial decision. We cannot afford to give up this time. They got to fight their way through P1. They still only need 6 seconds.
Holding on. P2, it's within reach. Dashing Shotzi on theirs. And Nasty now
still do it.
All alone. The game could end here. Nasty's got to move. Fight his way forward. No, it's done. Map 1 complete. OpTic with the quick maths. Closing it out on P1 Rewind. First blood.
Surge just came out so flat on the first set of those hard points. We're consistently playing from the back foot. OpTic didn't even have to do much, but just find the kills at the right time. You go up by 100, you give yourself that cushion. And even with the late surge there from Vancouver, it was not enough to take map 1.
What a run. They've learned their lesson. But that is a lesson they can now forget. Rewind hardpoint. Thank you for your good memories. Black Ops 6. We say goodbye to the map and mode. We'll still be playing Search and Destroy at the very end of this series if we have to. Unbelievable start. And what a run, man. I mean, Jade, the multi-kills from the inside of gens again. Teamwork on point for both teams, and I'm loving, as far as the long run of the series goes, loving what I'm seeing from both squads.
No, especially from Surge, just coming to life there, because OpTic looked like they were going to run away with that game very, very quickly. But just gaining some momentum towards the end of that game, they're going to go back and think, just 1 or 2 situations we could have changed. We could have potentially took that opener. But now OpTic do what they do best. Take the opening HP. Now we're going into the Search and Destroy on protocol. But we've seen both teams go down to the wire on this one.
Oh, yeah. Another close one on its way, no doubt. But the first map falls to OpTic. And 2 absolute legends of the squad. The superstar himself, arguably the GOAT of the CDL era, Shotzi, and the young Mercules joins the roster. And what a run they have had together. Their stats absolutely unbelievable in this tournament start, whether it's his search, whether it's hardpoint control, you name it. Everyone has been pulling their weight as they battle their way towards this finals.
Everyone has to give their 25% if you want to put yourself in this position, but these young men right here on your screen, we're going above and beyond in Search and Destroy. We've always said it for years on years. S&D wins you championships. A 1.62 for the rookie, a 1.24 for the champion. And both great in their opening dual win percentage and their clutches. These are guys you got to put a lot of focus on going into this map too.
And those clutches, they make the biggest difference, man. That's a round count. That could be a map. And that is exactly what you were looking for in these dire moments at the deepest end of the biggest tournament of the year, EWC. The attack win rate as well there for OpTic. So a couple of pieces here to think about as we roll onwards now into this grand finals. Protocol has been an incredible map to watch. Very, very memorable moments so far, Stud.
It's so fun to see, man. It's so fun to see because in the beginning of the year, it was just non-stop action in towards bottom comms. As time's going on, teams get a lot smarter. Teams starts to develop some strategies. And it's always about that finesse game. So between 04 and Shotzzy, the nuisances on both ends of the stage, those are guys that you have to put everything into. Because if you allow them to get comfortable, if you allow them to get into that flow state, neither squad is going to have a good time.
Plenty of time to get into that flow state here in our best of 7. Lots of time. Lots and lots of time still. Get back to that flow state in the respawn modes. But Search, we've seen a lot of look start, a lot of crazy plays when it comes to Protocol. It's a map where players are able to get really creative. How are we feeling about this one? How are we feeling about any sort of secrets, anything left inside the playbook between Karma, between Ray, anything you're expecting?
No, I think it's just an absolute square up. You know what both teams are going to get thrown at you. It's going to be a mixture of everything. Slow and steady, fast pace, ego challenge. This is what you expect when you have the two best teams duking it out at the end.
We're going to run into a little bit of trouble here. Up top, Shotzzy spots out 04. He's unable to get the kill shot in here, but there's the exchange of lethals and tacticals. Whoa, an opening salvo puts Shotzzy down to 13. But the positioning, the Ant-Man finds the first.
04 is getting the comm that he's going to be weak, so let me send it in for the kill. But Shotzzy does Shotzzy things with the movement. Already finds his second on the round. You have A control. No trophies to work with. So you're taking the slow approach.
Here comes Dashi with the bomb. There's the plant. Mercury's tagged up. We're going to see if there's any aggression here. Shotzzy again. He's found the first 2 kills of the round. There's 2 more left to be found.
Both players do put down shots. Shotzzy has to get into the play, but Big Brucey is here. Makes it a 1v2. Abuza, we saw you clutch so many of these rounds earlier on. You got 30 seconds to find another.
And those shoulders are more than enough to seal the deal here. Abuza's got to do something unbelievable. Guessing where the next man's coming from, and here comes the challenge. OpTic is showing him absolute respect. They're not going to be challenging this until they know it's a good one. And there it is. The trap set, sprung. First round.
And already Shotzzy setting the tone. 13 HP in the dream. He's able to strike for the first blood. Get the trade on the hook. And then in the 2v1, just put himself in a position to keep Dashi alive. These are plays that he has gotten away with all year long. And he starts it off here on Protocol.
Love what we're seeing again, patient. Nothing crazy, nothing too flashy. We're not giving away anything here. I mean, this is a grand final where anyone can win it. Fantastic opening round there from OpTic. We swap sides now in Search and Destroy, and Vancouver will be on attack.
Aids over the top. Prepare for an aggressive push through mid. OpTic are deciding to work their way, shut down that A site. Luke already in the position, sitting at tower steps. Just waiting for his teammates to give him some ounce of information before he strikes.
It's basically a freebie from this point. There it is. Whether he was lying in wait, whether he plays for himself, good stuff. Hook on the first. Immediate follow-up from Dashi there as Vancouver Surge just snapped in half.
2v4 now. Mr. McLeod, do you have a magical moment? No, you do not. Now Nasty left in a 1v4 with Palm down in blue. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, this is a tough one. We wish you the best of luck here, Nasty, but a seemingly impossible situation. OpTic will play the highest probability, complete coverage. Dashi finds himself his second on the round.
There's a beautiful defensive setup there from OpTic. Vancouver were thinking they're going to try to take mid-map away, but no one challenging over towards tower creates an opening. Hook, you best believe his headset is crank. He hears that door pop at tower, turns, finds the first blood. You try to get a trade, Dashi instantly finds the second. It's a 4 up, 4 down. Clean round there for OpTic to go up 2-0.
Here we go. OpTic with a nice 2-0 lead. Let's go for a listen in with OpTic.
I didn't think it's power. No one at the door.
Hitting it?
Watch out, big girl. Watch out, big girl. Let's go, Sam. Watch out.
Hit by need! Hit by need!
I won. I'm on one shot. I have my bench. Just hold it. We don't have to plant yet.
I'm planting it. I'll give you a trophy.
Could be Sparrow.
I'm dropping.
Yo, big door.
Okay, I'm helping you.
I think there's 2.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I have Sparrow. You guys can hold that, right?
Yeah.
They still there? Let me know when you see them.
You should activate now, Kelly.
Wait, one guy's here. We're good. I have Sparrow. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yo, Sparrow.
Hold your big there.
Sparrow on me.
For that. I'm trying to
1 HP Sparrow. 1 HP.
He has a front. He could bench.
He's watch out.
I have Sparrow there.
Nice, play together. Let's get Victor, right?
Yep, he's in. Let's
fucking go, baby. Come on.
Bruce, thank you.
Perfectly executed round, stud.
And beautiful communication right there out of the nuke. He understands, okay, we get our trophies down in towards A, we walk away with a majority of the trades. But in the numbers advantage, someone has to try to make a big-time play. So just gaining that information allows his team to know that at least the positioning of one. Dashy throws a shoulder on the side of computers, and both players are accounted for. Crossfires being set up. OpTic can currently do no wrong.
3-0, no deaths for Dashy. And that 4 kills feels a lot bigger than that with all the shoulders he's been throwing, setting up his teammates for success as well. Immaculate gameplay so far, and the RC to play for, and he's so close to the Hellstorm as well. Hook goes for it, and an explosive round. It's a 3v2.
Dashy's just looking for 1 kill. Cruise missile could play a big part to their success here. Shotzi is going to get caught, so now Dashy in a 1v3. I'm not even playing to clutch this. I just want to guarantee 1 with the cruise missile going forward.
You're hoping for the assist or something there. I mean, if he has a concussion, he's going to get a few points from that. You're looking for anything here for Big Bruce. Perfect coverage right now from Vancouver Surge.
He's just going to forfeit the round. He knows how impactful that cruise missile can be, especially on a map like Protocol. So we're just going to sit here and watch him on top of the computers for the next 25.
Yeah, 25 seconds. This is a high IQ moment. We're playing the long game here. OpTic have rounds to burn. And if Dashy's face for a moment there, I mean, he's like, I'm just sitting, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. There's no reason for me to go.
That is going to be Vancouver, though, getting on the board. Just matching the aggression on the bottom side, walking away with a majority of the trades. Finally coming to life here in the S&D.
And that tells Vancouver as well, whether they were counting it or not, they know for certain now Dashy is close to streaks. That is going to change things. And again, a stun over the opening gambit, whether it's an assist, Dashy will get it. And a cruise, or rather a Hellstorm, incredibly useful on this map. This was the explosive opener. OpTic decimated in the opening hits, and a booster's positioning there to pinch Shotzi, fantastic as well.
So now how can Surge start to chain a couple of these rounds together? Because it's been a different look every single time for OpTic. Dashy spots out a Booza, puts down shots, cannot find that kill. Surge right now, just playing to shut down A.
Perfect stun connects to him, even at that side of the window. Fresh mag. Abuza on the dance still. No one in position for a first blood anywhere else, and Big Bruce is certainly asking for it. As Abuza, a couple of 5.56 rounds, whiz straight past him.
Yeah, Dashy's just hoping that he overpeaks a little bit. We can find an opening. The time is starting to tick. 0-4 in a position with the RC card, 20 HP, he's got to go.
They're going to follow up, here we go. Shotzi finds it, that's going to be the trades complete. Here comes Hook, up next. The nade, nearly perfect. Whizzes past 0-4 again, and he's infiltrated the bomb site, and he's gone from infiltrator to assassin. Hook, the nuke, again.
1v3 now for Nasty. Hook is going to plant that bomb. We want to set up Dashy for this final kill.
It's a dud nade, Hook's on it, but no kill yet. Nasty there. Can he wait for the regen? He's got it, but it should have been Dashy on the final kill as well. That might be a major moment.
And now, it's only one strategy you can do if you're Surge. Either camp your spawn or aggressively push in towards A. So Dashy picking up that final one. Cruise missile now earned in the back pocket. The nuke loves himself some spiral gunfights. Dashy cleans up the rest. 4-1, OpTic.
We've seen OpTic as well. I mean, moments like that, you're able to drop the bomb for your teammate, give Dashy the points that way as well. The importance of score streaks. It's not all about the kills, it's absolutely about your involvement in games. So Dashy now, oh, look at this. We're going over to Heli. He could lay down, he could call it in here if he wanted to, save it for a literal rainy day here on Protocol. But at 4-1, OpTic again in an incredible spot. What shots, no kill.
Almost gets that first blood. Now you know that Dashy's playing over towards Heli. Uke is trying to take care of 0-4, but Shotzi finds the first blood.
Oh, pressure on Dashy there, finally brought down. Hook was in position to body block the play. Reinforcements now going over towards B, but no bombs shown from Vancouver Surge yet. But 0-4, oh, what a position to be in. Lovely stuff. Mercury's on the coverage. Nasty, what a commitment this is, right over the top. Carrying the bomb in his back pocket too. Hook unaccounted for, and it's a freebie.
And now Abuza, another chance at a 1v2. A desperately needed round. You can pull this one out. But the bomb being down towards Heli, OpTic have all the info.
And that is nearly impossible to recover. Truly in no man's land. Abuza's been in the 1v2 clutch here before, and it's nearly another. Fresh mag. Not enough for the kill. Mercules plays his advantage on the wide peak. OpTic 5-1.
Now it doesn't get any easier for the play call here. We know that we have the cruise missile in the back pocket. Let's just play with the aggressive pushes through mid-gun. Once we don't spot anyone, you call that in, you get the bomb down at B and play close play.
Boots again. Superb positioning on the attack there. And that was Mercules' final moment. You saw his hit points as well below half. Now, Vancouver Surge on defense. Let's go for a Bravi listen in, Vancouver Surge.
Yeah, one busted grannies.
One top grannies, top grannies.
Right or left?
Maps. He was on the right side. Top
I'm left side, okay?
Top granny still? I think he knows I'm pushed up.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm nading granny zip.
Or some P2. You have maps or no?
Yes, I have it now.
Don't say anything. They're still grannies.
I push up short.
Yeah, you got play. Yo, P2 ledge, P2 ledge, P2 ledge.
Dead.
Nice, one top grannies.
I have maps.
Yo, show me. Can you go
Yo, tower and bottom grannies.
Bottom grannies.
Okay, listen, tower, lab, and bottom grannies.
Bottom
I have
grannies.
a tower, okay?
You have my big dog? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just shouldering it.
Oh, we're good then. No move.
Don't say anything top mid, guys.
Slammed granny door. What tower door, yeah.
There's back tower though, back tower.
0-6.
They're gonna back you down and play me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go spot, bro. Fast, bro.
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna help you, bro.
Yo, they're gonna be, go me.
What's up, P1 stairs?
What's up, Smirk?
I'm gonna fucking be.
I'm gonna wrap P2.
You already crossed the B.
This guy's gonna go P1 on granny. Please show me.
Where?
One shot P2. He hit big door. He's in. Hey, win. He was in. Blow, one.
One more. P2 on me, P2 trust.
I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to go fast spot.
Where's on me? Big door.
Big door and boat. I think
it's right.
You must have gotten weird timing, yeah.
That is it. OpTic close out the search and destroy. We're as mind blown as you are, brother.
And the listening couldn't have come in at the perfect time. You heard all four saying, once he spotted one player cross over from gun, they're going B, but it was all a decoy. They were playing for someone that works a pitch. You catch nasty. Bomb eventually works his way in towards A. They are just playing a step ahead right now. OpTic basically flawless here in map 2, quickly up 2-0 in the series.
A 6-1 defeat on protocol there for Vancouver Surge. Shades of the earlier stages of the season. For now, control on the horizon. We'll leave it to the studio.
So much, gentlemen, and what a start for OpTic Texas. I was looking at the numbers here, Allie. They got outslayed in game one.
Yeah.
They win the hard point, and then you bounce back and search and destroy, and you lay down a beatdown. 6-1 is a statement victory.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the numbers across the board. Dashy 8-1. It has been a while since we've seen S&D star Bruce, and also the 3 first bloods from Shotzzy. He hasn't missed a step from their previous series. He is making it so much easier for the rest of his team.
And you see, like, first deaths, 4 for 04, 2 for Neptune. Like, you look at this map, and in the listening, I think was a really nice element. It's fun that we can do that because it's the final tournament.
Yeah.
But they're keeping them guessing. OpTic is so tough to play against. And, you know, Ali, Enigma, we're in the green room talking about it. They're pushed into bottom computers. You have to concede it and play retake.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have seen it over and over on protocol. Teams try to go in there, fight it early, and they just get blooded, and you're down a man.
Yeah.
It's tough, but hey, no point in looking at the past.
Enigma, take me back to the start, though, because I felt Vancouver, if they wanted to win this best of 7, you got to strike first. You got to start stirring up some momentum.
Absolutely.
They were down 100 points. It was 29-129, and OpTic was only outslaying them by 3 kills. Second half of this game, it's all Surge slaying, and OpTic almost allows them back in this one.
Yeah, well, it's a weird thing. So they bring Rewind into the map pool, and we were like, okay, well, have they got something saved up potentially? Previously, when these two have matched up, the hard points have largely gone to OpTic, and Surge have struggled when it comes to the slaying side of things. It's almost the flip opposite here. Their slaying is just not impactful enough, and you end up in a situation where OpTic are playing those fundamentals far better. And for Vancouver, you also needed Neptune to come online. It took him a bit to get going, and when he did, it finally started to lift him, but too late.
Yeah, you know, he figured it out towards the end, but I think it was a big moment, and it's the P2 to P3 every single time. Yeah. You saw Shotzzy do it once again, flip the spawns, and they're able to just find so much time. There's a massive opportunity, and you know, you go down 100.
Yeah.
It's hard to claw back in and win there. And they made all the right plays. They were set up to close it out, but that final 6 seconds, man, just goes side OpTic.
Ali, let's take a look back at the search and destroy because it was only a 7-round fight. It went pretty quickly as OpTic was able to take advantage. What was going on with these first bloods, though? Name was pointed out 4 for 04, 2 for his teammate. They were getting picked early.
They were getting picked early. I mean, it's not only them just losing the gunfight, it was just nobody there to trade them out. I feel like for Vancouver Surge, they weren't putting enough bodies together. They weren't playing as a unit, which isn't something that we see often. So these bloods were happening for free, putting them in a man-down situation. And even then, they were solo challenging. Like in this situation, Ofor is all caught up by himself over by a helicopter, and he has no help. Nobody is watching. Nobody's there for the trade, and that is very uncharacteristic.
This just reminds me of the Surge team we saw earlier in the year that made to finals, alley, and just got swept.
Yeah.
It's like
runs out of gas.
Exactly, like running out of gas when you get to the finals because they're actually a phenomenal retake team. They really are, but like you have to wait for each other. Once again, like you can't just send 04 and hope he finds 2-3 kills.
Enigma, there is something different here though. Rambo Ray is on the stage with you, not just between games. He's also going to be there all of Control Protocol Game 3 coming up next. If Vancouver is going to get back in this best of 7, we're thinking they got to take Protocol and then probably Hacienda that Game 4.
No, 100%. They can't afford to be looking down a 3-0, 4-0 barrel because it becomes a situation where obviously you can't be down a 4-0 barrel, but you start to get to a situation where you start to recognize, oh no, this is showing shades of us in the past. You start to second guess yourself. I love that you're bringing up Rambo Ray though, because at the minute it feels like they're kind of caught up in the moment a little bit if you're Vancouver Surge. They're not playing their game. And I want Rambo Ray, who has been saying he's really enjoying this coaching role, to step up and be in their ears a little bit more, calm them down, get them back on their page.
And you have an opportunity here on the Protocol Control. They should have won this last time.
Yes, I completely agree with you. They were in a position to lock it down, but it's another situation where they were just kind of throwing their lives away and stopped being on top of it with each other. So Vancouver Surge, hopefully this break and Rambo Ray are able to put them back in it.
20 seconds till we go back for game number 3. Ant, give me the prediction. Is OpTic starting 3-0 in this best of 7?
Yes, OpTic are starting 3-0. They look unreal.
Enigma?
I can't argue with that right now. I'm sorry.
No, I don't want it to be a sweep.
It's just going to be.
We're nearing midnight here in Saudi Arabia. This is EWC, the grand final. Let's hope it goes long.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Championship Monday here in Riyadh. It is technically past 12, but that's really where all the fun begins, folks. We're going into map number 3 now, Protocol Control. So far, OpTic have had their way with Vancouver Surge. The first map, a close one, Jay. The second one, not so much.
Yeah, not so much. And now all momentum on the side of OpTic. You're feeling really confident because this is a map that you were able to steal from Surge a couple weeks ago. Some minor adjustments are going to allow them to be in better form. Everyone firing on all cylinders. SMGs getting loose. ARs dominating on the map control. Surge need to come to life right here, right now.
No way they're making the 3-4 comeback. Surely not. But the way this day has gone, I'm a believer. Anything is possible. I'd written off Koi when they went down 5-1, 4-1, whatever it was. They proved me wrong there. Let's see how this goes. Into Control. Vancouver Surge had the blessing of not having to play Hacienda. That got vetoed. Will this treat them as well? Let's get it.
And it's all about the break-off and control. And you win a majority of the fights and dominate the map control. But Dashi already opening up with one. Mercury's opened up with the second. Vancouver need to spring to life. Let's just listen to the comms. Bravia listening with Vancouver.
Nothing me. He's granny zip. And front lab, there's 2. Wait. He's mid-gun. One last lab. He's on B. I'm in view, Trav. This is shots in our base. One on there.
Short and on B, okay? Hey, one with Gurney Alley.
You gonna go big gates? Yeah. He's holding it.
Alright.
I need that one big gates.
Yeah, I'm here. Alright. I said he left.
I don't see it.
On B. Chug it.
Yo, I'm gonna come help you, Grannies. I'll come back. Stop ammo, guys. They know I'm a fucking field. No, he dead.
I'll see ammo.
He was stop ammo.
I'm here.
Fucking sit this out, guys. Kyler. He's on our base. He's on B now. He's on A. He's going mid-box to front, Grannies.
We go.
A one-sided affair so far here in the opening round. OpTic are running the show, stud. A segment of B and A's already gone.
Yeah, Surge are not having a good time. You can already hear how frantic they are in the comms because their OpTic are just so in their face. But with 2 kills not going their way, a chance to stabilize. But it's still Mercules behind enemy lines. The nuke on the staircase cannot get the better of Nasty. Your next focus is where the hell is Mercules gone? And he almost pops a double to make an impactful play.
Crazy. And push it forward as well. Picking up on the damage player. Shotzzy is back over to the zone for a brief moment. And this could be an opportunity for Surge to falsify. They've still got to fight their way forward. And Nasty pulling that gunfight away. But the trades are there. And Big Dashy. What a moment. And again, Abuza now might show a little bit too much here. Dashy's shooting hot. Don't give him the chance. He's hitting pixels at range.
And Shotzi's in your spawn as well.
Uh-oh.
So now you got to be aware of the guy. Thankfully, Nasty is ready with the knife. Top 3 presence in favor of Dashy. 9v13, a minute left to go. All you have to do is just slow them down, shut down 2 good pushes, and you stand a chance here.
You continue to bloodlet Surge, just draw it out of them. Only 9 lives. Nasty's not reading this. Mercules, this is his haunted house, and he's the scariest thing in here. Top mid, all clear, mate. Time to move to the zone.
Oh, and Abuza's going to fall as well, so 04, your positioning is already known. The repinch from Mercules could be able to locate this player on bottom comms. That's 3 dead. Everybody coming off the respawn besides 04, and he's able to pop a double. Another lifeline for Surge.
Well, I saw a lifeline you needed. 25 seconds to go. We've got a man on the zone. Dashy waiting for the regen. The health all slowed at 90. He's still weak, but he's still alive. Trying to make something happen here on the ladder, and the timing to the Strider, to the pistol, nearly onto Neptune as well.
5v5. 10 seconds. OpTic are going to waste at least 5 to get out of the spawn. You have to touch the objective.
So close. So close indeed. It's a big old flank from Nasty now, trying to make something happen. No lives. The contest is on. 3v5. And we're inside. Neptune fighting for this one. You have to get them off time. You have to maintain the lives.
It's a 2v4. It's a 2v4. You don't want to give the segments, but now it's a 1v4.
Still holding his own. Shotzzy on the hops. Here they come. This should be the round. But no. OpTic, pull it out.
It does not matter how much time is left on the game clock. OpTic always rally together for one final team push. You start off with dominance in the slaying. You extend time early on. And even with all the heroic plays out of 04 to give his team a chance, OpTic still take it away. 1-0.
Oh, man. We're going to swap sides now. Vancouver Surge will be our attacking team, but as far as the highlights go, man, so many big kills. Again, kudos again to Surge. The fight is there. They have the resolve, but they're just in the back foot the whole time. You don't want to have to make a comeback. You just want to stay at an even keel.
You cannot continue to start these respawns slow because OpTic are taking full advantage of it. You're leading in the slaying. When you give yourself one more opportunity to freely roam out of your spawn, they make the most of it. So now Surge on the attack. Instant pinch from Shotzzy, already showing presence towards top 3, and at least Abuza is able to find one of his own.
Eyes from 04. He's aware, he's in the back line, feeds him to Neptune. Now front you go. On your horse, charge forward into battle as Nasty gets his from upstairs, stays alive after that great moment from 04.
You're just trying to keep Abuza alive on that 8 point for as long as you possibly can. Mr. McLeod needs to try to get loose, but he's only able to get one. First segment almost being locked, but you can see how OpTic are approaching this. They are waiting for Shotzzy on the pinch before they go.
A lot of exposure here from Abuza, not a lot of cover. The trophy system now gone. Incoming stuns, incoming nades, and incoming OpTic. Here we go. Mercules will be the first man on contact. Dashy with the kill. A-zone safe. No second segment.
Dashy lines up 3 with the AR. Now time continues to dwindle down. The rotation though from Surge. Put the game clock at a pause by B. Is simply taken away from Hook and his flank route. 50 seconds to go. We only have one segment locked in.
At the very least, can we close out A? Oh, Mercury's caught out on Spiral. That means there's a bit more pressure towards the B zone. Couple of kills. Dashy trying to back it up. He's staying in these gunfights. A confident Bruce is a dangerous Bruce. 13-7.
Oh, but the second segment at A is going to be locked. Shotzzy was already sniffed out over towards Heli. Abuza on the pitch with the SMG is able to find 2. So now that's coming off the respawn, but the Mercules, Mr. Hercules, lines up a double-double, and he's not willing to give up A for free.
A sweet nade in its 04 throws that peach. A is done. 1 more minute to play. 19 lives for Surge.
Surge up by 3. You have a lot of time to work with. You cannot afford to lose. All of these 1v1s that are going down all around the map. Dashy sitting at 14-8 is going to get picked off by Abuza with 1 minute and 20. Look at the positioning of 04.
Slow and steady. Keep it all together. You're waiting for a moment to strike as a team. Shotzzy Great damage against Nasty, but Nasty has the hit point advantage, and that is it. The pressure there with the Jackal in hand, and now we're waiting for the cap. Can we get towards that segment? 0-4 not going to be there on the capture as well. He's got eyes on the spawners. Abuza holding it. That is the backline wide open. Head on a swivel. Abuza down. 3 dead. Back to spawn.
That's all 4. Now everyone coming off the respawn for Surge. You're going to take some time to work out of your base. You got to check every single corner because there's 3 SMGs causing mayhem.
And they've sniffed the weakness, they've sensed it, and they've gone for the pounce. Mercury's keeping you in spawn, 16 and 10. You've got 50 seconds. This is a long time in control. Hook brought down, and Surge are managing to battle out of spawn with as minimal casualties as possible.
And 0-4's already out. Puts himself in a position towards Grandma's. 11v11, Mercury's on the pinch. Neptune gets the better of him. Shotzzy effective on the trade, but there's only 35 seconds left to go. You're looking for one clean set of kills if you're Surge.
10-10, life count. Vancouver Surge now slowing down a little. Mercules wins the big fight on the B zone. 20-odd seconds to play for here. OpTic with the top mid presence. Shotzzy on the corner.
You can see they're playing it so patient in their spawn because Shotzi's on 5 in a row. Dashy locking down all of mid-map. Final 15 seconds. It's time for Shotzzy to get loose. He is going to get caught, but do you have a heroic moment the same way OpTic did?
OpTic, they hold the line. Lost 2 members of Surge, down to 1. Abuza from spawn will not get to see the action. 2-0 in control.
They are getting outclassed by individual skill and teamwork at the same exact time. But OpTic need to clutch up on some 1v1s. They are finding it, and they need to hit certain routes. The SMGs are getting lost, and the safety nets in the ARs, Dashy and Mercules, giving them chance after chance. Now put them up 2-0 in the control.
We're seeing Dashy use that. Aims like a jackal. Close range gunfights for both he and Mercules. Lethal. Not an easy thing to do in this game, but they are making it look so simple. Keep it simple, nothing flashy. Just get it done. OpTic, 1 more round.
They have trophy systems that assist them on this push. OpTic looking to potentially close it out in 3. I know they have to be roaring, so if Bravia listening with OpTic Gaming.
Okay. I'm just holding with you for a sec.
They could go sidewalk. Yo, low left. That's Buza. He's going to zip, I think. Still on it. Going to left. Going to left. Ivy.
Yeah, he's weak. Ivy, weak Ivy.
Okay, you're in back. Closer arch. Zipping up. What's closer arch?
You're nasty.
Okay.
Taking it.
One's low boat on me. You're 2A. Neptune underground, 1 shot. Neptune was underground, 1 shot. The guy. Okay.
There was a guy at Buza in our spawn.
Still on it.
We're kind of back up.
You're 2A. Literally 2. There's 2A. Get please.
Yo, one guy Ivy.
Still. Okay.
Ivy on me.
That was 1 shot.
Yo, there's 2 on 8. 2 on 8, boys.
I'm getting out underground.
Okay.
He's T.
I'm whipping out.
Right side T. Neptune. We go away maybe.
He stunned me Ivy. And naded me.
I'm going top trips.
Yeah, 2 in our T corners.
Underground, 1 shot.
There was another one T.
Dead.
On the corner. Neptune was still in our spawn.
Somewhere Ivy.
Yeah, can we go to
Still Ivy. Yeah.
Let's discuss spot.
Go to right.
Nep was still Ivy. He's still Ivy. He went Ivy steps. Just try to get on the point. Stop some time.
Push
we
out.
have 18. First there's one more.
On B.
Yo, there's nothing at A. They're owing B.
No, elbow.
I'm behind him.
Elbow.
Another one top. Wait, yo, fucking Heli.
2 on B.
Heli, 1 shot. Heli, absolute.
Play first guy Heli.
I'm on B. Heli was 1 shot.
Till back Heli. Where's our trips? And our trips spawn killing. 0-4. And our
still Heli, right?
And our trips and Heli. 2 guys are side. 2 guys are side.
Damn, 1 guy's elbow.
Okay, I'm pinching dubs and I'm gonna touch A.
And Vancouver Surge, welcome back to control. What a round this has been. Technically not over yet. Mercules, 2.1 on the clock. We're alive.
Not again. Not give them another slight chance at hope here. 0-4 already finding a double. Dashy able to clear out Heli. No one in a position to get Mercules off the point currently.
That takes so long to do this alone. Here comes the counterattack. And it might be 0-4 at the top. That's the cleanup. In the final seconds, no one near B, no one near A. Vancouver Surge live to fight another day.
And it all comes back to the break-off. Getting at least 3 for 1 in the trade fights, taking the map control away. Nasty valuing his life over towards Heli. Forces OpTic consistently spawn over towards B Street. He was setting them up, walk right into the preams of his SMG players. So Vancouver spring to life here. Still down by a couple of segments, but now you have some momentum on your end.
And momentum goes a long way, man. In Call of Duty, it's one of the most valuable resources our players have. It's chakra. It's key. Can you muster it? Can you harness it? Vancouver Surge looking to drop a spirit bomb. OpTic, they seem to be the ones receiving all that energy.
Back to the defensive side for OpTic. Surge need another great break off on the attack. But it's a double stack on the bottom side of comms. You're not going to be able to read that if you're Neptune. 0-4, at least for now, knows that there's a second player in sight. The stun good enough. He's on 6 in a row. Time to get on B.
Yeah, Twin gets himself on a B with a big play like that, and he's looking to get himself streaks as well. To catch another, but big work out of Mercury's there. Oh! Merc with a big 2, and that is unbelievable. Shotzzy does not get away with his life after this shenanigans, and back to square one we go.
That's already 30 seconds wiped off the game clock. Not a single ounce of progression on either one of these points. You're going to waste time clearing out of your spawn because you know OpTic are already here.
Top mid still a hefty presence. Neptune looking for an opening on the attack, and he's sniffing out Dashy. He's gone the long way round, does not dip a toe into the zone, and now he's loose.
We have to eventually get on the zone because time is still ticking on down. 34 seconds in a dream. Abuza and 0-4 at least combined for the team shots to take down Mercules. But when you give OpTic a little bit of time off the respawn, the nades over the top are very impactful. Final 25.
Yeah, they're everywhere, man. They're absolutely everywhere right now. When you stop the clock for a moment, A zone, attack. Mercules picks them wide open. Get onto the zone, ASAP. The last thing you want to do is scramble at a time like this. And Shotzzy finding another hook on the flank, read and dealt with. Over to A. Shotzzy, if he wins this, the clock runs. It will not indeed. Dead stopped. The segment secured.
First segment locked. And a double stack, make it a triple stack is only going to allow it to go up faster. Neptune starting to get loose on 4 in a row, just roaming behind enemy lines. OpTic are going to decide to forfeit this. You're down by 4 lives, but Shotzzy in a very good position, top drips.
Whoa, and you just second guess yourself for a moment there, Neptune. Cost you your life. Slow things down as much as you can. Great work out of Shotzzy from spawn. Surge desperately trying to muster some strength to get forward, and a big win from Nep. Stays alive, but can he play his life?
Still up by 2 lives. Still have spaces in your spawn that you have yet to clear on out. 2 players from OpTic sitting on bottom blue, just trying to time their pinch to perfection. Here comes Mercules with the SMG, puts down shots onto Neptune, but his teammates are starting to fall, so he has to value his life.
He doesn't get the trade, so you've still got numbers over here right now for Surge. Dashy, this little 3 spree might become a 4. He can get the guys on zone. No one's looking top. No one's got eyes on top mid just yet. It's free pickings. Fish in a barrel right now as Surge, the zone is stopped. And a life lead still, but what a dire position to be in.
Now you're hitting the reset button again, but this time Hook is already here to ruin the party. Final 30 seconds. You gotta get past the nuke. Lines up a double. That's good enough to at least put your teammates in the right positions.
To be hit the last charge of Surge here on Protocol. 20 seconds to move. Anyone in the back line here? Mercules has been identified. The 380 and 360 sticks not going to happen, and he's got to make his way towards zone. That is going to be Abuza onto the time, and once again Dashy, a 6 spree. Nasty's down as well. Abuza has to make something happen alone. 0-4 from upstairs now. 10 seconds here on the map.
0-4's got to be another hero. He already finds 2, make it 3 in the feed, but this is the final 4 seconds.
Run, Nasty, run! Get in there for the contest. He's got it. Is he alive for now? The nades over the top, and no one close. Calm, collected, and ruthlessly efficient are OpTic. With a secured victory there on Control. It is tournament point here at the Esports World Cup.
I tweeted yesterday to take down OpTic in this series. Not even that, to take them down in a map. Everyone needs to be on point. But right now, for the green wall, no one is missing. They are taking advantage of everything that is being thrown at them. Everyone providing their 25%. Sometimes someone is going a little bit extra, but OpTic are in firm control of this finals.
And now you need to see 4 maps in a row from Vancouver Surge to win the tournament. OpTic can make many a mistake now. They can let it slip. They can fall asleep at the wheel. And they still find themselves in an outstanding position. A beautiful game from Mercules and from Dashy. A Slayer Supreme. Mercules with 14 on the offense. 3-1 our final score, stud. And it's starting to look like a win. 1 more map, so they need.
They're going to be spawning into a Hacienda hardpoint, which is a bread and butter for OpTic. All the momentum, again, on their side. Can currently do no wrong. But I remember, a wise man once said, it is never chalked. If you are Surge, You just gotta see one go through the hoop. You need to win a majority of your rotations on a map like Hacienda. You cannot afford to have a slow start and another respawn.
Hacienda means a large estate of a Spanish-speaking country. OpTic might not be Spanish speakers entirely, but what an estate they have. Adding an EWC trophy to the cabinet, Shotzzy said it best. He's done it all. This is one more box to be ticked in that man's career. Speaking of careers, Big Brucey, not too shabby himself.
It's insane how they continue to show how dominant of a roster they are at the right time. Dashy putting down damage, winning his one-on-one gunfights. His AR counterpart in Mercules is also taking over whenever he gets the chance. But with Rambo Ray standing behind Surge, he knows that this series could potentially be far from over. Someone simply just needs to start to take over here. 04 has had a bunch of moments, especially throughout that control early on in the hard point, but everyone from Surge needs to be a collective unit here. We need to see that teamwork that we saw back all the way at Major 2.
Boog's father in attendance. An incredibly, incredibly proud man of his son there on stage. Rings, accolades, MVPs, you name it. EWC Championship still yet to be won, and what a night it would be for that family, for the fans, for the green wall. Still one more map to go here in Riyadh.
You are Rambo Ray. What do you think that he is saying to his players? They're all experienced. They've all been on this stage, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And for the 4th time, they find themselves again, backs against the wall, on the brink of elimination, on the brink of another 2nd place finish. It has to be everyone firing on all cylinders, teamwork out of this world, and energy at a level that they have yet to reach this weekend.
Is this it for Vancouver, or is this the beginning of their comeback? OpTic tournament point in the blue, Vancouver Surge in the orange, and to P1 we go.
Battle for the mid-map control. AR's holding down the top lanes, but Mercules and Dashy already combined for 2 kills. That's a clean 4 dead. OpTic in control of the time, but the spawns are split. So does Dashy get a read on this?
These spawns be funky. Shotzzy in the perfect position to maybe catch a player or 2 out, and he's going to get a boozer at the very least. Teamwork there from OpTic now on the attack forward. Perfect stun, perfect shots from the hip. However, he's going to be overwhelmed. Surge still with the P2 positioning. We'll see that come into play in about 15 seconds, but Mercules is making a move for it alongside Hook up the front.
Now with all those kills going in their favor, they have the numbers to child this at the new HP. Mercules in a big one-on-one 0-4 with the AR, is able to get the better of him. Now he's trying to take a little bit more space towards the backside. Dashy with the beams takes care of that. Now Vancouver have to hold from the front.
That's what he does. Vancouver from the front. Side door battle taking place as well. It's going to be Shotzzy again. The Jackal's going to be singing here. Neptune bests him there. Over to the driveway as Dashy gives Nasty a haircut. Nades up over the top. Hook on the entry. Is he able to find the kills as the dance continues in time? Whoa, nearly finds a pair from the driveway. OpTic with a break.
And OpTic have the spawn, so they're going to allow themselves to potentially walk away with this full 35 seconds. Mercules heads up play, watches the side door, knowing that that's going to be the first contact. Now Surge got to take their time on this approach. Pressure from the front. AR's trying to line them up. Mercules is going to get gunned off the heady, but with the spawns, you're instantly able to fill that gap.
Shotzzy manages to tag Neptune back, and this is great scrap time for OpTic. They're not going to find themselves too happy on that rotation. A lot of Vancouver Surge members out and about in the middle of the map. 04's got himself a spot to work with now, but OpTic now on the move to new and with a huge lead.
That's a big double kill after 04 falls, because he spawns all the way at O, but as soon as that new hill pops and Mercules is in a position to contest it, lines up 3 with the wallbang and the pistol. So OpTic technically win the rotation, have control of top pad. Vancouver letting this game get out of hand.
It's starting to get real bad. It's getting a bit squirrely 4 spree from Mercules halfway towards that Hellstorm. Over the top. No one's getting close to time. Mercules still alive. 2 in the feed. 3 in the feed. Last man down. 4 dead.
Another clean 4 dead, and Shotzi's already reading the spawns. They are feeling themselves. We gotta listen to them. Bravia listening with OpTic.
Go new. He's still flat. One shot flat. One shot flat.
That guy's running by the 2P1. 2P1. I'm looking.
2P1? They stun me. I beat the new. Get him new. Might jump up. I can't.
One behind me. 30 new. Where?
Bottom in the corner. He's weak going to time. Weak going to time. Stay alive. Chop you in. Watch out, bottom. He's bottom mid. Dead.
He's on time.
I'm chowing up.
I'm also chowing up. Go, Mason.
I died. One time. I'm stunned him.
He's close up.
Wait, weak. Oh, close up. The other guy's weak.
Take our time. Get tax over. Someone go water. I want water. Okay. Wait for him. I'm holding fence.
You should chow, so it's all out these woods. I got her.
Hit that short.
Chow?
I think we got her. Let's enter.
Hey, laying down in
there. 04. We're good.
There's 2 in there.
Open absolute.
Alright, what Detroit?
I'm about to look you go right.
I think you push a lemma, baby.
That dude's getting hurt real bad. Well, what do you know, folks? Shoot bodies. Hellstorm doesn't do anything, and Surge get right back in this.
And that's a lifeline now for Surge, because you were thinking, all right, we don't really have to rotate. We got a cruise missile in the back pocket for a break there at P4, which is out in the open. But Surge were able to withstand that, dominate in the slaying, and now we're only down by 50. Now going into this second set, it's all about trying to soak up as much time as you possibly can for the P1, but they need to guarantee P2 this go around.
Here we go. On the chassis, looking for the entry towards time. 04. He's taking this one personally, but great wall bangs there. That's the sort of bane of lying down, being prone like that. You don't have any maneuverability, not able to move. And when a movement man like this gets rolling on a 3 spree with perfect control of P1 and the rotation to 2, it's not looking good.
And this is 30 seconds still remaining here at P1. Not afford to give up this time if you are Surge, but you got to do 2 things at the same exact time. And I'm not talking about a team kill. That's already 2 dead in the feed. Hook is able to line up another double. 15 seconds, everyone coming off the respawn on the side of Surge, and OpTic are in firm control of all of the map.
Hookers are going to cut out all the reinforcements. No one is getting into this one without trouble. 2-2 split for Surge here on the attack. As they're going to roll their way forward. Shotzi with the full courage over by Well. Now you dance with the man in vines. Will they be entangled by the movement master? Next one in. As his guns are at the ready, the aims still smoking. Towards the middle of the map now, the next wave of Surge players. And the battle rages. Hook with the damage. Here comes the follow-up.
Every time OpTic find a kill, it's only going to slow down Surge on their approach. Shotzi and Hook are locking it down with the ARs. Everyone attacking through mid-spiral is getting gunned down. Almost an 100-point lead, and Surge have not sniffed any time here at P2.
They are being suffocated. Not an ounce of air. Surge drowning in their own time. OpTic on the hold. A pinch opportunity here from Neptune. No 2-piece. And Dashi, oh my word, finds himself another. The reach. Oh! Big Bruce! Oh! That is unbelievable! Will it be their bodies or their minds that break first for Surge?
And they gotta rotate. You just have to rotate. You're down by almost 130. OpTic are about to reach that 200-point mark. Everyone is frying. Neptune at 4-18 having a generational stinker, but it's still a contest here at P3.
Fighting forward. Get yourselves in there. All it takes is another good hill, and you are still going. But the problem is Hook, again, 16 and 12 from 10 with another 2-piece. And now the time to the OpTic fans.
They breached the 200-point mark. If you are Surge, it needs to be miraculous, perfect Call of Duty from this point on. We got to get them out.
Onto the break we go. Another charge. The charge still working out right now for Abuza as he drives his way deeper into the hard point. Mercules to his sidearm, over to Nasty. The contest continues, but OpTic on top.
And Surge cannot rotate. They're down by so much they can't afford to give up any of this junk time, but the ARs are watching over from the power positions. Now it's all about the rotation. One push is all they need. One hold is all they need, and OpTic are going to go back-to-back.
Top the rock. They now sit. OpTic set up for glory. 25 for the win. Vancouver Surge, this is it.
Dashy watching the OE. Shotzzy already in a position to get the trade. It's 3 for 1. Abuza last man standing. He's going to get traded out. One more push for Surge.
Here we go. Big Bruce at 20 and 9. A legacy map from Dashy. The contest, Hook on the flank, has been read. The battle towards time, and Surge have broken.
OpTic only need 11 seconds. Surge have to play perfect. Everything has to go right. Your timings, your gunfights, not ego challenge from Hill. You need every single second. 0-4 starting to come to life, but he gets taken down.
What a legendary comeback it would be. Think of what the papers will say. They will not think of the stat lines, they will think of the moment. Fighting forward. P1 in 3 seconds. It'll become open for business. Who will find the first sweet taste of it? Will it be OpTic? It will, as Hook is there. Now the dance around the top side of the map. Keep it safe. A precarious hard point to hold as Surge dig their nails in to try and survive.
And it's a 2-2 split. A 2-2 split, and 0-4 and Nasty combining for a couple clutch kills. Here comes Shotzzy.
Shotzzy finds the trade, and Surge still hold on. It may be fingertips, but their hands are still in.
And now it's Hook on the pinch. Already finds an opening. You got the numbers. You got to fight them.
Man off, pistol up, but the trades are still effective. And what do you know? OpTic have found it. That was it. It's done. I don't believe it. Dominance on the grandest stage of the gaming world. OpTic are the champions of the Esports World Cup. From champs to the sons of Riyadh, brotherhood prevails. At this new era of OpTic players, what an indelible mark they have left on the Call of Duty world in such a short time.
To think about the season that they had. 3 straight tournaments of getting knocked out top 8. One stage where they go 0-18 in map count, but then they find the guy, Mr. Mercules, the rookie, walks into the building, gets them a top 4, they go to the next tournament, get themselves a ring, and now you are back to back with EWC underneath your belt.
Oh, that man there, he's done it all. Champs MVP, multiple rings, and now an esports world champion. We may look back one day and see Shotzzy and think maybe the greatest of all time. All the accolades a man could ask for. What a career, what a tournament, and what a team. From absolute rags to riches here in Riyadh, OpTic have somehow, some way, got from champs to here, and you can't argue with winning. Their key, the final piece of their puzzle to be entered into that Esports World Cup trophy. It is complete. OpTic are your Esports World Cup 2025 champions.
Story couldn't be any better. A slow start, but a phenomenal finish to the season. They solidify themselves as the best roster in Black Ops 6.
And this may be the end of Black Ops 6, but I feel like it is just the beginning of this team's success.